favor of everyone? If you have a cell phone, everybody pull it out and hold it up in the air real fast. Hold up the cell phones high. Now, please turn them off, or if you're expecting a very, very life and death situation important call, then you can turn it on silent ringer thing or whatever it does, I don't know. Cool? Okay. Okay, everybody stand up. We're going to play a game, and it's called Mingle. And all you have to do is we're just going to walk around, and we're going to chant mingle, 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 mingle. Okay, cool? And then we're going to say 7, and you'll have to get with 7 people, or we may say 3, or 8, or 10, or whatever. We'll just say some number, and you'll have to get with that many people.
Try to find people that you don't already know.
Yeah, get with people you don't already know, and then we'll give y'all a topic, and you'll have to talk about it for so many minutes. Cool?
Go ahead.
Start. Mingle, mingle, mingle. Mingle, mingle, mingle.
Talk about anything. Go ahead.
Get away from the people you already know. Spread out, spread out.
Use the whole room.
You can come up on stage if you want to. You can go wherever you want.
Mingle, mingle, mingle. Mingle.
All right, get in groups of 6.
Group of 6. Get with the group of 6.
6 people. No more, no less.
Introduce yourself to the people you're with, and then discuss your high school mascot and whether or not you liked it. Okay, are y'all having good conversations about the high school mascot situation? Okay. Do most of y'all like your high school mascot? Well, are you pumped to be a fighting okra now? Fighting okra, okay. Now let's mingle some more. Start chanting the song. Mingle, mingle, mingle. I can hear the song.
You don't have to get crowded.
Chant the song.
Use the whole room.
Okay, let's get in groups of 5 and discuss the grossest food you've ever eaten.
Yeah.
Okay, what group thinks they've heard the grossest food? What group thinks they've heard the grossest thing eaten?
What you got?
Okay, what do we have? Okay, let's do more mingle. You gotta chant the song this
One
time,
more time,
okay?
everybody.
Chant the song. Mingle, mingle, mingle.
Find people that you do not know. discuss the worst date you've ever been on. The worst date you've ever been on. Groups of 3. Everybody got a partner. Alright, spread out a little bit. You're getting some room to play this game.
Y'all put up this way, both of you.
Yeah, you can use all this area on the sides, up here in the front. This game is called Gorilla Man Gun. And what it is, and there's me all probably play this. It's what it is, the kind of a full body version of paper, rock, scissors. But instead of paper, rock, and scissors, we're going to use Gorilla Man Gun. Alright, first of all, you need to know how to do the 3 things. So Laura's gonna, my lovely assistant Laura's gonna demonstrate for us. First, you got the gorilla. Everybody do the gorilla. Big gorilla, mean gorilla. Alright, second, you got the man. You got the just chilly man, or you got karate man. No, the karate man. There you go. 2 different kinds of man. Okay. Third, we got the gun. Real easy, gun. Alright, what you're going to do is you're going to get back to back with your partner. We're going to count to 3, and you're going to turn around and you're going to do one of those 3 things. Gorilla, man, or gun. Now this is the way it works. Everybody listen up. It's really important. The gorilla beats the man. Gorilla beats the man. Man beats the gun. Man beats the gun. Gun beats the gorilla. Gun beats the gorilla. And if you tie, you both die. But don't tie on purpose, because that's not cool. Alright, everybody got that? Gorilla beats the man beats the gun beats the gorilla. If you tie, you die. Alright, so everybody get back to back with your partner. You're thinking in your head what you're going to do. Alright, we're going to count to 3, turn around and do the gorilla man with the gun, alright? 1, 2, 3. If you die, sit down. Everybody didn't die.
Man beats the gun.
That ain't cool. Okay, if you won, if you're still alive, find another partner.
And if you can avoid people you know already, try to find someone you don't know. Do we have an uneven number?
Who still needs a partner? Who's still alive? Get another partner if you're still alive. Alright, has everybody got a partner?
Everybody got a partner?
Alright, here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, who do we have left?
Who we got left? Who's still
Now
standing?
we're down to our final set.
Yeah, we got a cool prize for the winner, so.
Oh, we've got a 3 thing. Okay, y'all two will do it, and then whoever wins will match off.
Alright. These 2. 1, 2, 3. Alright. This is for the grand championship right here. 1, 2, 3.
Gorilla Man.
Gorilla Man. Gorilla Man. Ooh, we got some prize. What we got? All the slips of paper that we handed you when you came in for the gender gap question, those blue and pink slips of paper. Has everybody written their question down that you want to ask? All right, if you have not done that, do that right now. Make it good, too. Make it good.
Good question. Katie, right here, is collecting all the pink pieces of paper for the girls, and Stacy is getting the ones for the guys.
Live from Delta State University, it's Saturday night! Starring Katie Alford, Sarah Deason, Laura Dyer, Ryan England, Marlena Foster, Tim Roberts, Lauren Hansen, Alan McCurden, Nicholas Thompson, Obi Ubosha, Jason Umphreys, Stacy Valentine, and your host, Dean of Student Development, Steve Watson. Ladies and gentlemen, Steve Watson.
Welcome you all to a fantastic orientation opportunity. We want you to participate, we want you to have fun, we want you to laugh, we want you to get information. Just going to prepare for the fall. Also going to give you information to get you prepared for ready. Tonight, today, we're going to have a great time. Back to yourselves call. We do want you to have a good time here for today. So give yourselves a round of applause because you are participating. All right. Thank y'all. Wow. I am Steve Watson. I'm the Dean of Student Development here at Bell State University. First off, I want to be the first to say welcome. You're going to be welcome several times today, but I want to be the first. And as a group, y'all look great. So give yourselves another round of applause. Let's do that. So without further ado, and us just, it's time to get everything rolling. We want to turn things over to my boss, my vice president, Dr. Wayne Blanchett. He started this orientation process a few years back, and the best way for me to tell you who he is a friend to students. So please welcome Dr. Wayne Blanchett.
Thank you, Dean Watson. It's always a pleasure to see new freshman students on the campus. You're the second group of freshmen that we've had here, and I believe they're getting better looking every group, so we're awfully glad to have you. The purpose of this session is to make your transition to Delta State as easy as possible. I always like to take this opportunity to say something about the student leaders that you will have during your 2-day stay. They are probably some of the best trained people we have. They're trained as well as any professional staff member we have, so don't leave here with an unanswered question. Now, you will hear that statement made a lot of times, but if we could emphasize any one point, it would be that this is for your informational purposes. There will be an awful lot of information given to you during your stay. We don't expect you to remember all of it. Some of it will be repeated. That's for a purpose. You know, that we have a purpose in repeating some things because they're important, and there are things that you will need to know when you get back here in the fall. You will meet a lot of staff members during the next couple of days. Just put a name with a face. That's what we're trying to get you to do. It's not necessarily that we expect you to remember every bit of information that you're given, but if you will recall people, then you will know where to go. But you do have a friend in these orientation leaders, and they do have a lot of information and they're well trained. So we're glad to have you on the campus. On behalf of the administration and Dr. David Potter, our president, we say welcome. He'll be coming up here in just a minute. And so I will turn it over to the 6th president of Delta State University, Dr. David Potter.
Hi, it's great to see you all here. I want to welcome you to this campus. Just about a year ago today, I was in a similar position to you. I was thinking of coming to Delta State University, and it was a place that I had heard was a friendly place, a place where people cared for each other. So I was anxious to see if what I heard about the institution was true. And having been here a year, I can say that every bit of it was true. This is a place that is a place that prides itself on having a family kind of atmosphere. We're small enough so that we believe we can get to know each other. I think we have people here who will reach out to you, and if you will reciprocate and reach back out to them, I think you'll find that you'll have a wonderful experience here with a lot of good people. So I encourage you actually to do 3 or 4 things as you come here this fall. The first is try to get to know on an out-of-class basis at least one faculty member. I think you'll find faculty are accessible to you, and not all that can be learned from faculty is what you'll learn in the classroom. They are human beings, and they have rich lives as part of their professional life and also part of their personal life, and they're eager to form relationships with you as people as well, and eager to learn about your own richness as a person. So be courageous enough at some point to take time to go find a faculty member and meet with them and chat with them outside a classroom. Along those same lines, I would recommend that you try to find someone on the campus who is a student, who is very different from you, and just get to know them. Part of the wonder of being a college student, I think, is expanding your horizons beyond what you've been able to experience to this point. And the more you can encounter differences among yourselves, and the more you can understand those differences, the richer your lives will be as well, I think. I would recommend a third thing to do is as you think about picking your courses and picking your programs, try to find a way that will give you an opportunity to practice what you're learning in the classroom. Oftentimes, we learn knowledge and we're not sure it has any relevance to our lives or any use. There are many opportunities to test out what you're learning that are available at Delta State through student volunteer programs, through service learning opportunities, through internships and other forms of practical kinds of education. So please think about building that into your program of study over the 4 years. Fourth, I would say, check out an athletic event. We play competitive athletics. It's Division II athletics. That means that the people who are playing it are skilled, but they're also very strong student athletes. We have a program we're very proud of. So come and see what our athletic programs have to offer. And finally, I would recommend that you find some organization, some student organization, whether it be a social organization or a religious organization or an academic organization, whatever form it takes, find some organization that you can join and become a part of. One thing that we know from all the studies of college students around the country, the quicker they become part of a group and part of the campus life, the more likely they are to have a good experience and to stay at that campus and succeed. Whatever you do, you're in for a very exciting experience. It will be very different from your life to this point. And we're here to help and to make that experience every bit of what it can be. Thanks for joining us. We look forward to having you as part of the family.